1985, and today we're going to do some more qualifying for Gran Turismo Sport in sport mode. I was thinking I'd start out with N300 because today I just got a Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution Final Edition 2015, and I've seen most of these at the top of the leaderboard. Let's look at my friend rankings here. We have GTR, who's using that car, by the way, and got a 53.695. And Dr. Vegas also has one of those now, apparently. And he put down a pretty good lap to 55.4. And actually, GTR is the second fastest. IFO Racing, I've seen, he's really fast too. So let's just see what I can get out of it. Just got a text. So, here it is. I'll come up with a review later, but I gotta tell you right now, the graphics are just incredible. I really like the lighting's awesome too. Although one thing I found that I don't care for, about the visuals at least, is the view you have. You have the choice between an interior view, the bumper camera, a roof camera, and a rear view camera. Obviously, I don't like the roof camera because you just sit up really high. I don't really like the interior view half the time because you're looking at the steering wheel and you already have a racing wheel, which is really annoying. I wish you could just, if you could get rid of the hands and wheel and adjust the field of view a bit, that would be, like, awesome. So I'm just gonna get rid of the traction control. I don't know, just do it on a stock setup, see where I can be. If I can get it within, like, I don't know, if I can get it close to 55.4. Okay, I need to turn the volume up, I can't even hear it. There we go. This car's supposed to be really fast, so I'm kind of curious to see, like, how fast is it? It's got a lot of understeer. I think I need it. Oh yeah, this is a lot of understeer. I think I'll take the brake balance a bit to the rear. Oh, we got one person watching, that's good. Yes, cars. Oh, we're doing the Indy circuit. No, duh. Somehow I thought you were doing the Grand Prix circuit, but obviously you're not going to be getting 55-second laps. Unless you're driving like a Red Bull X 2010, X whatever year. Which is not on this game, it's only on GT6. That was a 59. I'm really going to have a lot of improving to do if I win it. Gotta get used to this car, though. I'm already 2.6 seconds faster. Still not fast enough, though, if I'm honest. I can go a lot faster through here, though, because I thought we were doing that. Alright, come on. This car's not as good as I thought it would have been. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot I can adjust. Let's see. I can't adjust the torque distribution? That's weird, because it's an all-wheel drive car. Fuel map, obviously I can't adjust that in pretty much any car. No TCS. 55.8. That was a little better than I thought. Oh, great. I'm off the track. I do not like the way it drives right now, let's be honest here. Ooh, that's loud. I better turn that down. The car settings. So you got some understeers. So what can I improve upon first? Oh, we have the normal. I don't even know what AYC is. Let's look. AYC control, a system which regulates the yaw movements. I don't know what that is. Yaw. That occur when cornering to help better in cornering performance. Okay, I'm really not a genius, but all I know is apparently they say that like more of this helps better cornering performance. I don't know. I'll just try turning that up to see where I am. Alright, I wish I could adjust my audio settings here because I still don't have them quite right. Alright. I might have to just go back and do that. Not off to a good start. Alright, we'll get this corner right. I'm sure I can get this down to like a 54 at least. If not below that. GTR's really fast though. I can already feel the car's cornering better. I haven't even adjusted the gearing yet. I still have a lot I can do with this car. I haven't even messed with the suspension either. I'm sure there's a lot of things I can do with this. That lap was still worse. But I didn't have a very good first corner either. Look at my sectors. Oh, that's pretty good. This is always a useful tool. You can look at what sector times you have. And so you make sure all your sectors are faster, you know, because you can always kind of look and see what your potential time could possibly be if you add up your best sectors. See, that was a little slower, but not much. I'm actually surprised it wasn't a lot slower. It was a 55.3. Oh yeah, I could get this in a 53, I'll bet. It's more approachable than I would have thought. This car's really good, man. Wow. That's pretty impressive. It uses as much of that tire as it can. Quite impressive, even when you think everything's completely lost and you're out of control, it still hangs on. It's pretty impressive. It feels really, really nice to drive. I still think I'm overdriving it a bit because I'm going slower every sector. That's still not bad though. Now, like I was saying with the view, I just use the bottom, the bumper camera now. I used to use the cockpit view. But I think I'm faster with this because I can tell more where the car is. I wish if you could get rid of the steering wheel on that camera, it wouldn't be so distracting, I wouldn't think. Alright, I better like focus on driving. I'm getting a little distracted. Still faster. This car is nice, though, man. It's very predictable. Got 5 people watching now. This car's really good. Oh, man. I'm still going slower. Sure my mic's on. It is. I think it was. Alright, I think I'm gonna... Whoops. Alright, I think... Oh, jeez, I'm gonna turn that down. That is really annoying. Audio volume down when I was trying to record. And of course, I forgot to turn down the effects, which they should just like have like a master volume switch. I think they might actually. They have master volume. They don't have a master volume. They should just do that. I'm sorry. Race sound effects. Replay sound effects. We'll just turn that down to like 50. There we go. That's better. Alright. I think that's what it was that we needed. That Mitsubishi is a good car. So overall, I'm at 55.2. Where does that... Do I... Now. I'm still like a second away. But I have a lot more I can get out of this car, which is a good thing. Could have swore I think I got a 54 out of Lotus Evora though, but I've done all sorts of tuning to that. And I haven't with this. I just got this car today. So all the tuning you've pretty much seen is pretty much what it is. Alright. Honestly, I'm not very good at this sort of thing, but usually, I guess on a road course, yeah, I can take the ride height down a little, maybe that'll help. I think if we stiffen the, yeah, these usually, if you stiffen these a bit, overall, it's pretty good. I'm not going to mess with anything else yet. Maybe the gearing, actually. This is not a fast track, I'll take this gearing down a bit. Not going to do much, just take the gearing down. See where that'll get me. Do little things at a time. Like you hear the straight cut gears, that's pretty cool. If I turn the AYC up and see what that does, that seems to really help. Whatever that even is. If you know what an AYC is, let me know in the comments. I would really like to know what that is. The description doesn't seem to make sense to me. Whatever it does, it really does help the car. It's not the torque split, though. How about something different? Because you can't adjust the torque split on this car. Or it might have something to do with the torque split. I don't know. Because I'm feeling like it's the front end's pulling in more. There's a force pulling the front end in a little more. Could just be me, though. Not bad for a first lap. It's gonna take a lot to get a 53 out of this car. Whew. Thought I was going off. This car really does, like, it's really easy to save. You get on the power, wow, it pulls the front end in a lot. The more you get on the power, usually it's the opposite with cars. Whatever this AYC thing is. We have to go faster. Come on, hold it. There we go. Tweaking the suspension helped too. Still not faster though, interestingly enough. We got yet another person. Yeah, we're 3 times faster now. 8 people. Then you got a comment too. We have to check the comments sometime. Not yet though. And yet I'm still somehow slower. Still faster overall though. You got 2 comments. I don't usually get comments this quickly. I don't even know how you can check comments while you do this. I mean, maybe they're explaining what an AYC is, because I really don't know. Okay, 3 comments. I think it probably has something to do with what the AYC is. I'll have to look at that pretty soon. Four comments? Well, let's see what else we can do. Five comments. I wasn't even looking how fast I was going. I don't know. Let's try like stiffening the dampers a little bit. Maybe that'll help the dampening. I guess I'm just trying something. I don't really know what I'm doing, but if you have a better setup, let me know. Seems to be a pretty good car, though. I just want to get it under a 55. I'll move on to something else when I get it under a 55. Messed that up again. definitely have to look at the comments. That's a good start. I messed up a corner. I still got a 55. Stick. There we go. Wow, this car's nice. Notice the sooner you get on the gas, the more the car will kind of straighten out too. This is a nice car. Still not under a 55, dang it. I could potentially get this thing under a 55, though. I know I can't. There we go. More understeer though. Ooh, I could still get 2/10 off that time pretty much. Judging from the sector times. I'm still a second off of GTR here. I'm sure he's got a really good setup on this car, because he's had this car for a while. He's just really fast on this game. He even gave me a Scirocco setup, and I'm still 1.2 seconds slower around Tokyo. I don't know, what would the ride height do? I'm just going to try to lower it even a little bit more here. Maybe... try stiffening the suspension a little, maybe. I don't know. Because it seems, whatever I seem to be doing here... the car still doesn't seem very direct. Like, it'll turn in, but then it'll kind of roll. I don't know. Kind of like a car, it's a little easier, it'll kind of stay there, you know, it won't try to fight me mid-corner. I feel like it is kind of fighting me a little mid-corner. That could just be because it's a pretty decently heavy car, but it turns in real nicely, and it tries, and I can tell it's managing all the tire and weight that it has very well. But you still get the sense it is a decently heavy car. Oh, it feels better now, I think. I think I went a little too slow through there. Oh no. One thing about racing is you can't just do the same thing every single time around the corner. You won't really get any faster. You gotta kind of figure out what works fastest. And it obviously wasn't that. feedback. I can feel that curb really well, I have to say. That wasn't a bad lap. I might get it in the low 54s. I might try the Group 4 Nürburgring again and get a better setup on that Corvette. I messed up that corner like pretty badly too. See if I can go flat out through here. Oh, it gets a lot of understeer. I wonder what happens if I take the AYC down a little bit. Maybe that's what's... But I thought that I kind of pulled the front end in a little bit more. I don't know. Still got a 54.8 out of it. I almost wonder if the AYC isn't like an electronically, like, you know. I don't know, I'll just give it a try here. Or, you know, I'm just going to try with the fully customizable diff, see what that does. I'm not really sure. I don't really know unless I try. Okay. Oh no. There, I saved it. I don't think this is faster. If I remember right, I think the low 21 was the best. Good time. I think I need to soften the suspension bag up a little. Might be a little too stiff now. This is a good car, though. The Lotus Evora I have is really loose. A little looser than I would like it. This is a little tight, this car, I think. Yeah, I'm just not going any faster. Still under a 50. I'm thinking this is worth giving it another shot. Ooh, that was bad. Oh, I'm just gonna try that again. Give it one more shot, and then I'll try it to see if I can get the other time it. I'm actually not that far out of the top 10, surprisingly. think I have the suspension a little too stiff. I think, you know what, why don't we just try resetting this to default again? Because I think we take the sway bars up to about 3. I don't think it's really, I might just try taking it up a little bit in the rear. I don't know. See what that does. Yeah, this feels better now. It's a little bit more how I like to drive. Wow. I might actually try taking that out. It doesn't have enough bite in the front end on the braking sometimes. Sometimes I'll... That was pretty good. We'll give this a shot. See, I don't think this is going to be any lap record because... Oh my, no. I think I'm off to a good start. It's a little easier on the entrance now. No, it's probably not a good idea to downshift in the middle of the corner, but sometimes I get in a bad habit of doing that when it's not quite placed how I want it. This seems like a pretty good lap. It probably means I'm 54. Yeah, 54.7. At least I got the car to drive a little more how I like it to. It means I can potentially be faster. So, and that pretty good bite on the front end there. But I'm on the power too. I may try taking the initial torque up a little bit in the front, just so I can get a little more traction on it. I don't know. Might be getting a little bit of torque steer. But seeming like it seems that using the fully customizable diff might be a little more useful. Initial torques are very low. Why don't we try taking it up? Take it up a little more in the rear, though. Try taking the braking. Wait, what is... Okay, the braking sense... The bigger the value, the higher the engagement. So I might take it up in the front. Or no, I mean, I take that back. I should probably take it up in the rear. I'm just trying to kind of go along here. Yeah, whenever I put the power down, I notice it kind of turns a little more. than it was. I may even just go back to the AYC. I really don't know right now, but it seems like this works a little better. I'm not off to a good start. Alright, how fast am I going? I gotta look at that so I can adjust the gearing. There's 90. Ow. That turn is tricky in this car. It just doesn't like to turn through there. So what time is it? It's 5:57. I don't know what happened there. Let's see. I don't think I'm going any faster. I think it worked better with the AYC. To be honest. I'll try taking it up a lot higher though. I'll try taking it up to like 115. So I'll try this one more time. I think I'm gonna have to go. Actually. Yeah, this feels better with the AYC. Oh, I overcooked that pretty badly. Whoa. Sometimes I can't tell where the front end's gonna place, you know? Yeah, I like the yellow flags, that's kinda cool. There's a green flag up here, the corner workers, that's always really cool about this game, even when you're doing time trial. I think it adjusts power to the front when it's needed or something. Because I'm feeling it's kind of like I have different amounts of torque to the front and rear as I'm around the corner. I'm getting more grip out of the car this way, I think. Overcooked it there a little too. I think I need to give this a rest pretty soon. I'm just not getting any faster. Ooh, I don't know. I got our comment too. Feels a lot nicer through there. I think the AYC actually is faster. Yeah, definitely. I think that might have been our lap record. I did not actually do that. It just switched itself. That might have been the lap record. Yep, that was. Not by much, but it was. And I think I'll live with that. For now. I mean, if you have any, like, suggestions about the tuning or anything, let me know in the comments, or... You know, but... I think we'll now move on to the Nürburgring. This Corvette C7 Group 4 tended to be the best car. It seemed to be, at least. I mean, if you look at the qualifying board. Yeah, Corvette C7 is... Besides the Nissan GTR, this seems to be the best car. I don't have the Nissan GTR. I have a Scirocco. That's a pretty good car, though. With the Scirocco, I still have the fastest lap, actually. I have a 7:38.5. But I got it down to a 7:42 in this car, and that was with very little tuning adjustments. I mean, I got this really nice setup from GTR for Tokyo with the Scirocco, and it actually didn't work that bad on the Nürburgring either. So we got the Corvette here. It's a nice looking car, I have to say. Can't wait till we get the livery editor. That'll be a cool feature. The only other game really that has it is Forza Motorsport. So what can we do to make this car faster? Well, I wouldn't lower the suspension anymore, especially on this bumpy surface. Maybe even soften the suspension a little bit. I already messed up the dampers a bit. I think that seemed to help. Soften the suspension a little. Just both ways. I don't... So the hardest is 834. I'll just keep the suspension the same, front and rear, I think. Be the best bet, because the lowest and highest it goes are the same. I think that might have even been the default too. So I'll do a couple laps. Ooh. I think one thing I need to adjust is the diff. I think I need to up the initial torque. It really is. We've got some oversteer going off of corners. That's one thing I need to adjust. I think it's more initial torque will it'll put the power down a little better. I shouldn't bring it up that much at first. I'll try 30. I think that made it worse. Yeah, it's just kicking in later. That actually did make it worse. Well, it's probably going down to like 10. Yeah, this works better. You have to take it lower. Victor. This is a nice car to drive, actually. I don't know if you saw that one broadcast I did when I drove the Evora. That car is really loose. I needed to fix that sometime. Had some pretty bad luck online there, too. I spun it going off the carousel. I fixed the oversteer problem with this car, man. It's really good now. Wow, it puts the power down. Really puts the power down. How fast can I go through here? Use as much track as possible. There we go. Nothing beats that V8 sound, too. I mean, I know it's Gran Turismo sound still, but I think the sounds are definitely better than GT6. They're not Assetto Corsa, let's be honest here, but I don't think they're any worse than Forzas were. Because Forzas were never that great, in my opinion, either. About the same speed, 126 for that first sector. One thing I do like, though, isn't the engine sounds, but the ambient sounds are really cool. Like, especially in the interior view, the car bottom out and everything. That's one thing I miss about driving with the interior view. Because I switched to this camera because it's a little faster, but I still miss that. Oh, great. Whoops. It's really cool ambient sounds, especially like the rumble strip sounds were really cool and like unique. I thought they were even better than Assetto, like if anything. Let's do some drifting there. I don't want to do drifting, it's slower. Maybe a little smoother on the power might be helpful. It's hard doing a bumpy surface though, man, when you're constantly trying to make adjustments. This corner is pretty smooth overall, though. You can go pretty fast through it. You can do almost 110. It's obviously not the slowest speed you're going to be going through there, but... This car is really good, I have to say. Notice I'm getting a little more understeer through high-speed corners when I adjust that diff. I might take the initial torque up a little now, just to prevent some of that understeer through the high-speed corners. That is a disadvantage, but going off of low-speed corners, it's a heck of a lot better. Let's try to see what I can do through here. Ooh, I'm going off. I'm totally going there. I'm taking that initial torque up. I need a little bit more. I need a little bit more rotation. I shouldn't even say rotation. I need a little more grip on the front tires. Try 15. Or actually, I don't know. I'm just thinking. Oops. Alright. I was even thinking we could adjust the acceleration sensitivity, or no, the braking sensitivity, I mean. I keep forgetting, is it higher or lower where you want it? I'm thinking lower. Because it's still got a lot of understeer. The Nürburgring, you don't want that. But you have to have a nice balance. You know, if you do too much, you can spin the car on throttle lift off, which is realistic in a real car. That happens a lot. If you lift off abruptly going in the middle of a corner, you can lose the rear end and just completely spin it. We can also kind of use that to your advantage, sort of, to kind of get the car to rotate. But you don't want to. You want to still be smooth. Oh. Alright. You want me to drive the interior view? That didn't last very long, did it? I'll drive with the interior view. I'm just not as fast with it. Here's the other thing I wonder about the interior view. Why doesn't the wheel in the interior match the rotation of my wheel? I mean, sure, I'll try to drive it with the interior view here. Thank you for letting me know, Victor. I'm just not as fast with the interior view, I don't think. I think I may have to go pretty soon, though. Not a bad view, but I just don't care for it as much now. I wish you'd get rid of the hands on the wheel, that's so distracting. So it's not a bad interior view, though, I'll say that. Like, I'm looking down on the road a decent amount. Still getting a little bit of oversteer. I need to be smoother on the power. There, now I'm on the carousel. Ooh, a little bit of wobble there. It's not a bad view. I think I'm getting the hang of it now. Oh no! That would have cost me a good second or so. I like the interior sounds though. I wish you could have that with the bumper camera. Oh, not again. That corner's tricky. Ooh, saved it from the wall there, I think. I'll finish this lap. We're almost done anyway. It's not going to be a record though, I'll say that. Kind of wish I could just drive the bottom camera. But I know you want to see this, so... Whoops. I think I hit that way too hard. Oh, come on, I didn't even cut the corner. I may just start this over. I know I'm almost done with the lap, but... Now you see that I cannot drive with the interior view. Oh, I missed that a little bit. I want to get one lap, and I want it to be faster. That was a good corner. One-tenth of a second faster through there. I don't know how I have that time memorized already, what's fast and what isn't, but I somehow do. Come on. Launch me sideways there because the bumps are so bumpy here. I screwed that up. This is why I don't like the interior views. I can't see where some of the bumps are. Probably more realistic, though. Still pulling this down his lap. Alright. Ooh, that was close. A little too hard on the brakes there, I think. Keep making mistakes. It's hard for me to talk and drive at the same time. Come on, stick. There we go. A little bit of opposite lock there, but that wasn't bad. I think I'll just shut up for the rest of this video. Or not the rest of the video, but the rest of this lap at least. Well, I guess that's that. I'll still keep going. This is... I just don't like this view. I mean, it's okay if you like it. I personally don't. It could just be my driving. I mean, it's probably not even the view, technically. I'm just used to driving the other view now. It's probably more used to than I need to be. Hate how it gives you a penalty. I don't like the fact that it has to give you a penalty because you went off the track. If you cut a corner, I don't care, but like when you go off the track, he shouldn't give you a penalty. I'm sorry. You lose time enough when you go off the track. I think. I'm not slowing down. It'll just add it to my lap time, and it's not going to be very good anyway, clearly, if you look at this. I'd be surprised if it's under a 750. That's a good goal for this lap right now. Alright, stick. No, I said stick. Man, this thing is... Sometimes it just won't stick. Come on, under a 750, let's make it. Alright. Well, that was my video. I hope you liked it. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. If you liked this video, leave a like. And if you have any setups that I can try for this car or the Mitsubishi, then be free to give them to me. Thank you.